Good morning, beautiful people. Welcome to Weaves of Waves. I just want to show you my beautiful boy. Isn't he beautiful? There you go. Say hello to the people. Pussycat, this is Merlin. He's King Merlin. Here we go. There's my beautiful boy. I know. I love my cat. He's beautiful. He's like part Maine Coon and he turns 3 this April. So he's all cute and fluffy, but he's got a bit of mud because it's a bit muddy out. But anyway, welcome to Weaves of Waves. Today I'd like to talk to you about how to be an energy vampire. Now, a lot of people have got and it's a negative connotation. Don't get me wrong, I do know it's a negative thing. However, like everything else in life, you can turn a negative into a positive. All of us need energy, all right? There was babies that if they don't get touched, they die. If they don't get children are starved for energy. They will fight for it amongst their siblings. We all fight for energy. And yeah, there's lots of different subjects with this. And I want to talk to you at the moment about how to be aware of your own energy. So how to be an energy vampire. Now, I'm not saying that you have to go and sort of swoop down in the night and steal people's energies. That's Hollywood. However, there is a way of healing and taking from people which is no longer serving them. So if you are aware, this is basic stuff. So for some of you will already know this, but your stomach, down here, down in the belly, it has many different areas, but your gut instincts, when there's someone watching you, your gut's aware of it. Some people, your gut has a lot of, your belly needs a lot of different types of food. And one of these different types of food is emotional. We need emotional support, emotional energy, just to know that we're doing the right thing, we're on the right path, when something feels good. Now, I might not be talking to everybody here, I might be just talking to a select few, but we need energy and we need belly emotional energy. And the belly is a good place for feeding, obviously, for not just meat and potatoes food, but also energetics food. And we can also feel as if we're hollow in the gut. It's like somebody has just taken a huge chunk out of us, and it's usually a gut thing. So if you think of our language and how it works, there is some imagery there that is very apt when you're looking at energy. Energy vampires are usually a big hole there. They need, and all of us are energy vampires at some time in our lives. The need there is for substance. And substance is like, yes, we could have a good meal, feel pretty good. You can have a drink or two, feel pretty good. But I'm talking about the need for emotional connection and the need for a hug. What is a hug? Putting belly to belly together. It's wide open. It's like I'm opening up my belly to you and you're opening up your belly to me and we're hugging. And hugging of strangers it took me a while because I wasn't very good at it, because I would either help myself to their energy or they help themselves to me. So to be aware of your belly energy. Sometimes people, the imagery is like tendrils and coming out. I'm not that fond of that imagery. I kind of like sort of fingers of light. And you can say that the belly energy, the solar plexus chakra, is yellow. That's fine. If you want yellow, that's fine. But being aware of like a yellow belly, like a yellow light, like solar energy, it is, and it goes dim when it needs feeding, and it brightens up when you feel good and top of the world. So yeah, it kind of builds our self-esteem as well. So the belly energy is what we need from. We need heart energy too, and there's a lot of other things, but I'm talking about belly energy here. And when our emotional energies are empty, we go kind of dark and we enter the shadow. And that again is its own personal journey. It's not a bad thing. Fasting is a very, very beautiful, ancient, traditional technique of looking at what your shadows are. But I want to talk about being an energy vampire for healing. Yeah. So taking someone's pain away. So if you can visualize like a yellow hand of light and somebody is lying right next to you is sick. So supposing they have congestion in the chest, supposing they have sore throats, supposing they're coughing lofts, and there's like something there that needs to be removed. It's hurting them. So with your yellow hand, your energetic hand, coming out from your belly and just gently going inside and pulling away any congestion in the lungs. And it's all done in your visualization. You do not have to touch that patient. In a lot of ways, you don't have to be in their presence. It takes practice. But mothers have been doing this for their children for all eternity. Mother's touch. We're talking about an energetics of love. And we're talking about removing things that shouldn't be in the body that is causing pain. Now, the body has invited that in for a reason, and I do accept the fact that you may not be able to heal them, but you can take away their pain. And you can feed yourself at the same time. So you are doing good. You are feeling good. You get the sort of the endorphin release of doing good. So when I'm with a sick person, or I know of someone sick, I will extend this hand of light from my belly, and I will gently sort of weave it over the top of them, feeling where the congestion is, feeling where the pain is. And you can feel it like heat sometimes. You can feel it like stabbing or a prickliness in that imaginary hand, if you like. So, and it's a matter of you can push your hand through the body and just feed, gently remove the energetic stuckness of pain. And it's often stagnation. And you can't take away it forever, and they'll often repull it. But for a little while, you can give somebody an anchor in the storm. And that's kind of beautiful. And it's feeding your emotional body because you're doing something. One of the worst things, I think, in this world is our powerless. Now, I've spoken about how, the only power you have is within. Now I'm asking you to say, well, the only power it is within me to reach out and affect another person. But it takes practice, and you may not get it right, and sometimes the other person will block you totally. No, my pain, I'll deal with it. So it is a very gentle thing to do, but you are also feeding yourself, saying, I'm not powerless. I have the power to shift and help someone, even if it's just for a minute or two. It's like somebody's backache. I worked on backache. I've worked on stomach digestion problems, and I've worked as an acupuncturist. I used to do this all the time. So it is a way of being an energy vampire for healing. Now I'll talk about the heart, because that again is how to heal your loved ones. But that is an intimate connection. And sometimes healing with the heart is not appropriate, because some people can't can't separate healing from love, and then it sort of comes into a lust point of view, and then it gets all complicated. So I like the belly healing. Belly healing is just bringing in food and transmitting it. So you practice on your pets. So you reach out and stroke your cat with your hand from your belly. And the cat will get all playful and sometimes predatorial, and it's quite fun to watch. But I really think that in times like this, where you can do it, there's also things whether you should do it. That's a whole moral battleground, and it's worth looking at it. The way I see it is, if you can do it, you should at least try. You reach out to somebody who has been sick, who is ill, who is in pain, who's suffering, and you just give them some release. Just take it away from them for a bit. And you wonder whether you're taking it into your own body to become pain for you. I've never really understood that bit, because what I'm doing is I'm taking the waveform. So it's like for me, I can see the frequency waves. When you have pain, there's like a fixed, and you kind of loosen up the frequency until it starts to move and to move and flow. To me, pain is stuckness, stagnation. So all I'm doing is taking a frequency. I'm not taking the stuckness into myself. Again, energy healing is amazing. It really, really goes deep. It doesn't do everything. If you've got a broken arm or leg, go see a doctor, okay? I am a great advocate of Western medicine, especially the casualty unit. They can surgery, casualty, Western medicine trumps, okay? There is no doubt about it. I'm not going to cure your heart surgery, give you heart surgery, or if you've broken an arm or a leg, 100%. But Western medicine doesn't do everything, but where it does go, it should stick to. So, yeah, this doesn't do everything. But if you are sitting by somebody who is sick right now, and you are feeling and looking powerless, I would like to give you a tool. Just imagine something coming out of your belly, like a yellow hand, caressing them, telling they're beautiful, telling they're loved, telling they're worth saving, tell them that when they're better, always positive, even in the type of when it's not positive. I always say that, you know, you look at them and you can look at them and show them the truth, but you always tell them the positive side. And then you can feed off their pain. Take it in you. And you can take it in you in ever which form you can. But again, I don't think you don't actually take their illness into you. That's not something that this works like. So take it inside and make it fill you. Make it become your food. And technically speaking, you can feed until your heart's content. You are doing good. You are a healer. We all have it. Okay, so any questions, please leave it in the comment box. BitChute, I love you lots. BitChute people, I am getting so many views on BitChute. It's like, oh, this is exciting. I'm also going into podcasting, so I'm going to actually start doing a few more podcastings and maybe a bit longer ones. So I love you lots. And please take care of yourselves and each other. Take care. Bye now.